10:01. Oh, are you kidding me? I was so close to being on time. What up, people? How you guys doing? I gotta set up some stuff. That's what happens when you're on time. You have to set up things. Even though I have to set up things whether I'm on time or not. So, I guess that doesn't really matter what I just said. I was lying to you. Cutoffs. There we go. Okay, we're all good. Let's get a tweet out. Just at Marvel Champions. Today I fell asleep at my desk at 6:30 p.m. and woke up 15 minutes later thinking it was 3 a.m. I'm still not entirely sure I didn't just sleep for over 24 hours. The end. Yes, I am now. No. Okay. It was 6:30 p.m. Woke up 15 minutes later, thinking it was 3 a.m. So now I'm sure I just didn't see what we're trying to tweet. Let's get on with it then, shall we? We shall. Okay. What up, people? E-Shooter first one in here, followed by Golden Ninja, Goater, Commander Fox, Chinmay. I thought I was gonna read that as chimney at first. I'm sorry. Malcolm Scott, Jolie, Jay, Bobby Bryant, J Money Stick, Derek. What up, everybody? We got Miguel in here. We got the real deal in here. We got Jay Divine. What up, Bra Guy? What up, Jay Divine? Saying happy to announce I've beat Act 5 100%. Nice, dude. And now part of the Eldris Bane Club. Very nice. After discussing with my alliance, use the 5-star generic on Domino to help us out in war. Okay, dude. Nice. Congrats on all of that stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. Okay. Hold on. Slap got you first? That's not even funny, man. You're not supposed to slap me. I'm supposed to slap you. It's not funny. Okay. Let's just get started though, man. Let's freaking get started. Just adjusting one last thing here. Okay, now we're good. Now we're good to go, man. Let's hit that arena thing, cause yeah, the grind is on. Must keep. Actually, ooh, before arena, no, we should do the trial thing. What's the trial today? Is it difficult? Is it easy? I don't know. What is it? Do I need a different team? Let's just in case bring in a different team. Let's take out these two. Let's pull in these two, and that should do it. Let's go. So the maze cork today, nice. Wanted to test myself to see how I would do. Use Dr. Octopus. Finally learned how to dex his special one 100%. Nice, dude. Learning how to dex his special one is pretty tough, but pretty useful. Dude, why is it so dark in this quest? Oh my god. Check it out. It's dark. Why is it so dark in here, man? I don't know, but that's cool. So the real Brian, how do you like those boxers I sent you? I'm thinking of getting a pair. Real deal. I'm not kidding. When you sent me the picture, it took me like a full 5 minutes to decipher what they were. I was like, what is this? What am I looking at? And I don't know, man. I guess I was just looking at the bananas the whole time. I didn't realize it was actually a pair of boxers. Has named Butt. Am I saying that correctly? Sending over 2 pounds, saying first time getting slapped. Slightly excited. With a sobbing face? Well, okay. I guess, oh, no! No, I hit the wrong button! Oh, no! Oh, I lost the chat. Are you kidding? Oh, here it is. Wait, found it. Okay. Well, I don't know why I did that. Anyway. But alright, if you want it. If you want it, then it shall be yours. Hold your butt. Slap. Feels weird slapping a butt. You know what I mean? But thank you very much for the £2. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Oh, we have another super chat. Esmir sent in over $2 saying, damn near giggled my nipples off at your 29 fight. Oh, you enjoyed that, did you? I almost had it. I almost had it. I didn't almost have it. I messed up. I messed up big. It ripped me. Oh, man. If that... The one part of that... Oh, the big mistake was, like, after he dashes at you, you're able to do the same thing that you do to Domino. And I practiced it. I didn't get a lot of chance to practice. You know, it's kind of under the gun to get in there before Alliance War finished. So I practiced a little bit, and it didn't. It wasn't enough practice, I guess, because when I actually went to do it in the live thing, it didn't work. So yeah, but I'm glad you enjoyed it. Super Dirty Pickle sent it over $10. Thank you, dude. Sane. It was super and dirty to share my scrub farming challenge with you. Solo Rumble Legends with Void with Suicides on. Made it to Switch without hitting that special button once. Kind of cool. Nice, dude. I have a similar challenge in mind. It's called the Never Do Anything, Never Attack, Get Through Realm of Legends. Total pacifist mode, no special abilities, no attacking, all dodging in the corner. I don't know if... I don't know how difficult that would be to go through the entire place like that, but it'd probably be pretty difficult. But Super Dirty Pickle, thank you so much for the $10, dude. Really appreciate it, and nice little challenge they had there. See, I mean, it's little challenges like that. You know, it's not the fastest way to get through Realm of Legends if you're like potion farming, but it's enough of a variation that kind of keeps you sane while potion farming or something, you know. But alright. James Killis21 sent it over $5 too, saying, hey BG, just do 5-star Void. Pulled him back to back, couldn't avoid it. Boo, we're all booing you right now, but also saying congratulations at the same time because that's a pretty sweet pull, dude. 2 voids back to back, but boo because of the pun. Boo because of the dude, thank you very much for the $5 though, man. I appreciate it. And yeah, that's actually that is really sick. Getting 2 voids back to back. That's pretty nuts. That's pretty freaking nuts. And Brian, the word equals pahoho. You say pahoho, I say pahaho. It's like if you're playing the Mr. Potato Head toy set, toy collection, it is the well, the potato with the oldest profession in the world, if you catch my drift. That's what a pahoho is, I believe. If that's not it, because there's probably multiple definitions for this word, then I feel like it is a penguin that has escaped its natural habitat and is now living in the tropics. It's gotta be it. And I just with Killmonger with light, not a medium. Yeah, well, apparently I didn't get enough practice in to realize that, because I did the mediums in it for all like 5 or 6 of my duels, and it worked out. And yeah, next time I'll go lights. All right, let's do this fight though. Let's do this frickin' fight. What nodes are even in this challenge today? Particle Protector, 35% chance to glance. Okay, whatever. Dismay, yeah, we know what that one is already. And Aggression Fury. Okay, so whatever. This doesn't mean anything. Dungeons BG, Hector, I already did dungeons, I think. Right? They didn't reset. I did them with Legacy like yesterday? Day before yesterday? Something like that. Pahoho, noun. Basaltic lava forming smooth, undulating, or ropey masses. That sounds dirty. Disconnected. Pineapple? Somebody tell me I'm back. Is there a pineapple in the building? Please. I need to know. Oh no! Oh, dismay's gonna get me. I don't know why my voice just went all Mickey Mouse, but it did. I was very, very close. Okay. Why yes for pineapples? You're the banana man because pineapple is, you know, that means you're good. It's the definition for meaning you're reconnected. That's just how it is. All right. I know a bunch of you want me to read your messages. Let me get through this challenge because the more I read while doing this challenge, the more I'm gonna die, and the longer I'm gonna be stuck in here. Let me just get through this, and then I will be able to read chat a whole heck of a lot better. You're gonna die from this special too, right? Don't need to wait. Yeah, good. What's up, BG? What's up, Eisenberg? I know you'll sympathize with me. Just finished the 13-minute Sentinel vid, and it feels lacking, but it's getting uploaded regardless. Dude, you could put hours and hours and hours and hours and hours into these champion guides, and you'll still be like, man, there's so much more that you could show. Like, yeah, but at some point you do just have to upload it. I'm sure people are going to really enjoy the video. Be mad. There's not, you know, there's really not that much content around Sentinel, and the stuff that you're showing is stuff that really isn't getting shown elsewhere. So it's gonna be cool, dude. I'm excited to look at it. Oh my god. Oh, Aggression Fury, that's right. I'm like, what the hell? Dude, why am I taking so much block damage? I hate Aggression Fury, guys. Aggression Fury is one of my least favorite nodes in the entire game. I get why it's in here and stuff, but it doesn't mean I have to like it. You know what, let's just go for it. I think I'll kill him with a special 2 stun. Oh, he glanced the stun, and I'm dead now. Son of a... I shouldn't have went for it, guys. I shouldn't have went for it. Man, I'm dying more today than all the other days put together so far, I think. Good thing I brought some backups. Did Sentry just kill his evil self? Apparently. He cleansed himself. Super Dirty Pickle sending over 5 more bucks saying, pay attention to my comments the most, though, because of love and stuff. Pickles and bananas share a common shape, too. They do share a common shape. Plus, you have to peel both of them. Wait. No, you don't. You don't have to peel pickles. That's true. You don't have to. I don't know where I was going with that, to be honest. But Super Dirty Pickle, thank you very much for the 5 bucks, for the additional 5 bucks, dude. It is much appreciated. It is much appreciated. All right, let's finish this up with the Spooter dude. You know, there's a guy called Brian Grant in the NBA. This is the first time I'm hearing of this news. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be a jerk. Like, I just thought it was funny. Yes, I am aware of that. I am aware. That's me, actually. That's what I used to do before YouTube. A lot of people don't know that. Don't beat yourself up. A lot of people didn't know that. So glad I caught your live stream. Waiting on my flight out of Tokyo back to Shanghai, and you saved me from extreme boredom. Thanks as always, Uncle K. That's what I'm here for. You peel cucumbers? I mean, you do peel cucumbers, but not pickles. I like to peel cucumbers, at least. I know some people like to leave the skin on the cucumber and no, dude, I like to peel it. I like to peel it. ABG, feeling good. Completed Variant Chapter 1 and Fully Explored 1.1. Storm Chaser, nice. Very nice, dude. Well on your way. Alright, let's finish this up. Oh, should not have intercepted that. Woo boy, that I could have been bad. I could have got shocked. You're able to heavy attack off her heavy attack, right? Oh. Well, now all my spores are gone. Dude, that was bad. Where were your heavy attacks, you jerk, Wasp? Oh my god. Am I gonna have to actually use items to get through today's quest? This is not good. Why the F would you peel a cucumber? Because it's better that way. Why would you not peel a cucumber? What is this madness? Do not peel cucumbers. Oh my god, should I just be parrying instead? Like, this is nuts. incoming damage from this wasp. It's getting out of hand. At least I'm still above 50% health. Just barely. Alright, pop that special too. Oh, oh, oh my god. Oh, she was gonna... Oh man, I got lucky there. You guys see that? I went in too early, and she was going to knee me right in my throat. And then, auto evade happened. Saved me. Whew! That was a close one. Huh. Would you rather pry your kneecaps off with a rusty butter knife or try and solo the variant 1.1 hype with the rank 3 Hawkeye? The Hawkeye one. Oh, I need my kneecaps, dude. I mean, they got shattered a bunch, but I need them still. Can honestly say peeling 1 or 2 cucumbers daily have made me thrice the lover. You're absolutely right, Cade, because it has a... You need to have the motion and the grip and the motion. All really important things. BG, guess what time it is? Time to activate dad mode again. And I didn't even do anything adulty while I was free. Dysentery Joe. Welcome back to adulthood. Maybe you should, well, wait, didn't do anything adulty while I was free. Wait a minute, weren't you just saying you were at a casino? Or did that not go so well? And maybe you wanna forget about that. I don't know. But all right, sweet. We got a 6 stone. Awesome. What is this thing? Oh, that's the buffs. Okay. All right, cool. All right. Let's go. I want to pop that 6 stone. Actually, I'm gonna go do that right now. As well as wouldn't throw heavy, so I just had to parry and bait specials. Yeah, I probably should have went the parry route. In hindsight. Brian, I did the math. Then if you maximize all 5-star shard opportunities this month, you can get 63,000 5-star shards, not even including Alliance War. Pretty insane, if you ask me. Yeah, I feel like you could get even more than that, actually. Does that include like 4-star crystals and duplicating 5 stars? Or I'm sorry, duplicate getting 5-star shards from duplicating the 4 stars and stuff? Because I feel like 63,000, and although that's a lot, I actually feel like we can get more than that. I haven't done the math though, so your calculations would be more accurate than my guess probably. This isn't the first time Brian. This isn't the first Brian Grant in the NBA. I had the other Grant's Fila shoes back in '96. Wait, is there a different Brian Grant in the NBA? Is that what was being said? 'Cause I thought there was only one. All right, hold on. NBA Brian Grant. I mean, only one pops up immediately. But maybe there's another one. Another mutant one. Okay. Neat. Yeah, there is. Okay. Horace Grant. Well, there's a bunch of Grants. Grant's a pretty common name, but as far as basketball players, like I only see me. You know, the me that was in the NBA before my retirement, of course. Okay. Anyway, let's get on with it. Is that Rez in here? What? We got some old school YouTube in here. What up, Rez? Kobe Bryant, not Brian Grant. Oh, they're not the same. Kobe Bryant and Brian Grant, they're not the same person. I really thought they were. Who else gets mutant everything? Shards, stones, gems, etc. Well, not me, but I'm happy getting mutant ones because I do have this Mega Man Red over here that's not SIG 200. I want Science more than anything because I want to finish up Void getting a SIG 200, but I still got what's it called? Still got other things I need to level up. Left graphics super chat type money at the casino. Oh, Dysentery Joe, I'm sorry to hear that, man. Rip, dude. BG, you know, if a university blows up, everyone passes with a bachelor's. Is that true, or is that from a movie? Because wasn't there a movie where, like, if your roommate died or something like that, that you passed or something? Well, maybe we shouldn't be talking about schools blowing up, man. That's not exactly something that I feel like we can get in trouble even just thinking of that. His name is Brian Wade Grant. Yeah, isn't that the same Brian Grant? It's me. That's me. That's the only one, right? BJ, I left something in the Twitterverse for you. What is this? You did mention children the other night. What is it? High chair, babies are small, make them tall. Headphones for taking a break from babies crying. Raccoon with saddle, strollers are boring. This is better. This is better. Cosmic hourglass gives your baby the ability to freeze and reverse time so she can become a powerful Time Lord. Dude, I want to become a powerful Time Lord. The movie was Dead Man on Campus? Yeah, I remember that. There's two cut off here. Tiny goatee helps your baby look older so you can bring him to the bar and stuff. Bag of onions. Do baby eat these? I don't know. I don't have kids. Oh, okay. Nice. Yeah, I think I don't know why I remember that movie so much. I don't remember it being that good, but like, and I guess I don't really remember like any of the parts of it, but for some reason, like, it just kind of stood out as like something I remember. I think I remember watching the previews and thinking it was going to be really good, or wait, wasn't there like, I remember there being like some character that was constantly there during the previews, and then they weren't so much during the movies, or something like that, or like during the actual movie. I don't know. Stop ignoring my banana, damn it. What's up, Amir? BJ thought about calculating stuff like that, but I decided to just go with things that guarantee you 5-star shards, so like EQ, arena, etc. Yeah, that's why I figured, because there's, if you think about all the different ways to duplicate 4-star champions and stuff like that, because even without special events going on, people are getting like 1.5 5-stars a week, and then once special events kick in, at like the top level kind of thing. BG pulled 5-star Domino from the 1- and 2-star arena, third 5-star. Jealous yet? That's pretty awesome. That's pretty awesome. Congrats on that. I didn't know you were in basketball. Yeah, no, I was there for quite a while. I played on a few different teams. I had to retire. You know, the knees, they start acting up. Who has tips for me to get more 4-star and work my way up to my second 5-star? I mean, you pretty much just have to be active. Don't sell your champions. The more you duplicate your champions, the more shards you get, that type of thing. Do the event quest, participate in arena, join a good alliance. That's all you really need to know. That's all you need to know. Hey, BG, after 7 horrible 5-stars, I finally pulled a good one. Korg, nice. Congrats on the sweet pull, Matt. Best defender in the game, probably. One of the best, at least. BG, you should do a video on the elemental crystals and rate them. What are the elemental? Is that from the new challenge, the elemental crystals? I don't even know what those are. I think that's from the new challenge, right? But I probably won't do a video on those things, to be honest. Sorry, man. When it comes to the crystal, I mean, like, they'll probably be part of like a bigger crystal opening some point way in the future. But when it comes to individual crystals like that, I usually just hold on to them and hoard them for a while, you know. It's fairly funny. For back in the day, I was busy just jack-a-lacking around the face. Boo, never mind. What? What's up, Baron Abdo? OMG, dude, notice my banana evolution. It became a bush 1 anniversary. Oh, dude, Amir! The bush, the banana, it's been sprouted. You have the bush. How do you feel? Do you feel powerful? Because you should feel powerful. You look powerful. Dude, I'm here. Congrats on the bush, man. Thank you for all the support that got you that bush. That is awesome. It's always good to see another bush in here. That doesn't sound right, but I'm never gonna not say it that way. So yeah. What's better, beautiful woman, wanting you to do dirty pickle things to you, or when AQ is done for the week? Wow, that's a tough one. That's a pretty tough one. I'm gonna go with not answering that question. BG dunked on LeBron. Dude, that was a good time. That was a good time. I only got him once because then, you know, I started, you know, the knees. I couldn't jump as high anymore. But yeah, I dunked him. I dunked him. I mean, it was like a regular old dunkaroo. Taking that cookie and dipping it in the. Dunkaroos are really tasty, man. I miss Dunkaroos. BG, search my account and tell me if I got what it takes to beat Realm of Legends. Only you can determine if you have what it takes to beat Realm of Legends. Sorry, I gotta stick to the arena. If I look up your account, then everyone's gonna ask me to look up their account, and there's nothing I can really tell from looking up your account. What you gotta do is just practice fighting Winter Soldier. If you can get through him without dying, then you pretty much have what it takes to beat all of Realm of Legends. For the most part, so, yeah. Should I awaken my Ronin with a Cosmic Gem? All the other great Cosmics have? I personally would not give Ronin a Cosmic Gem, no. For the most part, the few times that you need to use a Ronin, you can get away with using a lower star version. You can get away with using like a 4-star version. Because I think you're talking about the 5-star version. Because the 4-star version, you can get naturally awakened through completing Labyrinth of Legends. If you come across a certain quest where you feel like you actually need a higher level Ronin, then you can give that gem to him. But otherwise, no, he's not the type of champion that you're going to be using all the time. He's really just there for those special occasions, and in those special occasions, he's amazing. But yeah. BG, after today, I thought you would be convinced that Killmonger is the best defender. He's also the best defender. There's like a list of 5 best defenders, pretty much. That's why I changed it to one of the best defenders when I said Korg. But yeah, I mean, Killmonger, it's like Killmonger, Korg, Domino, a few others. They're all considered to be amazing defenders. Hey Brian, I know your alliance probably trolled you about Killmonger in War, but you know what? You got him down to 100% in your first try. Thanks, Drop Faith. Thanks for reminding me that I almost did a point of damage. Thank you. Oh, man. BG, remember when you dunked on... Yes. Although I dunked so hard that I don't know how to pronounce his name. That's what happened. I do remember. I don't remember. I don't know who that is, actually. Yeah. To look at my account, but tell me, am I as awesome as I think? He. If you think that you're awesome, Delithius, then you are awesome. Yes. Killmonger is just so node dependent as a defender. I don't know. I think he's pretty good on most nodes, actually, Cade. I think he's tough. I think he's tough because of his crit resistance, so a lot of your damage gets thrown out the window. I think he gains a lot of power. Both of his special abilities can kind of push you back a little bit. I mean, for the most part, if he's seen on another node, people, he's been in the game long enough. He's been kind of a champion that people have practiced against enough that if he does come across on like an easier node, then yeah, it's probably not going to be that tough of a fight. But I mean, if you think about like, seeing him in Variant and Maze and stuff like that, like he's certainly one of the best in my opinion. Armor, I mean, Armor Break does a lot of work against him. Takes away a lot of what makes Killmonger. But there's not that many champions that are applying consistent armor breaks either, especially champions that get used as like top attacking champions, you know. Like Medusa will work over a Killmonger pretty good, but not a whole lot of people bring Killmonger to attack. But yeah, I mean, of course, certain nodes will definitely make him that much more difficult too. BG, my cousin's girlfriend started playing MCOC 2 months again and just pulled 5-star Medusa and 5-star Quake. I feel like Kabam really kept their word and added more ways to get 5-star shards. Dude, added way more ways to get five-star shards. Yeah, absolutely. That's pretty awesome. 2 months again, just pulled 5-star Medusa and Quake. Yeah, that's awesome. Like Corvus Silly, I did forget about Corvus. You're right. I did totally forget about Corvus. He does apply armor breaks too, huh? You got me there. Totally forgot. I'm actually impressed how little damage you did. Thanks, Hector. I'm glad I could. I'm glad you were impressed. BG, I've officially joined 4Wife and become a top-rated account. Never had that before. About 18k short of a million. Aaron Abdo, damn, dude, only 18k short of a million. Dude, you're right behind me in terms of rating. I'm still just barely past a million. That's awesome. ABG opened 2 5-star crystals today. Got MODOK and Herman. Better than my last 2. Duped Netflix Daredevil and King Groot. To be fair, any champions would be better than those 2. But MODOK and Herman are actually really good pulls, Johnny. Congrats, dude. That's good stuff. I would still love to have a 5-star MODOK. And of course, I use the 5-star Herman all day, every day. That's really good stuff. Not sure if you were aware, but maybe Kabam had an announcement for or something. I got 3 to 4 tech gem from my initial clear variant, so now I'm another mediocre ghost player. Watch out. Nice, dude. I think there's a lot of those. I wonder what's gonna happen if I'm fine. I feel like the number of people that rank up Ghost. You know what it is? I feel like a lot of people divorce their Ghost. You know how I never even knew if this statistic was true or whatever, but isn't the saying like 50% of marriages ended up in divorce or something like that? That's how I feel about Ghost. 50% of people that rank up Ghost are just like, screw Ghost. Why did I rank up Ghost? I hope you're not one of those people. I hope you find all the love and happiness that your heart desires with that Ghost rank up. I'm still looking forward to getting her myself so that I can see if I love Ghost or not, because I don't know. All I know is I've never died to a Killmonger on 29 with my Beardo. Wow, Aaron Abdo, really? Screw you, man. Yo, hey, this is just a question for whoever, but I have both Ghost and Star-Lord at 5-star, both maxed tier 1. And I've been using Ghost, but I just awakened Star-Lord from a crystal. Should I build him or Ghost? I think Ghost is the significantly more powerful of the 2 champions, but it's also personal preference. As I was just saying, a lot of people fall in love with Ghost when they see Panda Man Pete using her, and then when they see if, you know, once they try, the love ends sometimes. So yeah. They would be better than him. Star, why do you do these things? I don't know. I feel like at a certain point I just all I can do is boo, and I've reached that point. Like, boo. This is what I'm trying to say. Is boo. What do you think I should rank 5? I have Blade, Void, Nice Man, Run 67, Alliance War. My options: Medusa, Stark, Vision, Domino, Morningstar, Unduped Cap, Infinity, undated Sentinel, but I have a tech gem. I mean, I find Stark Spidey to be super useful for that path. I don't know how Sentinel will do on that path. I feel like Sentinel could work for some of the fights, but not all of the fights. and you might have to like pair him up with different champions or something like that. So I don't know. I'd recommend Stark Spidey just because that's the experience that I have, but I'm sure Stark Spidey's not the only answer, you know. Like you divorced Voodoo, sort of. I kind of knew from the beginning that I wasn't gonna like Voodoo. I knew that from the start, but we had to try to make it work anyway. Had to try. Even in BG, how was your day, Uber Soul? It was good. Hopefully your day was good too. Yuki sent over 9 of them Polish bucks saying, great Killmonger takedown on 29. Oh, wait. ... LOL. Yuki, thank you very much for the 9 Polish bucks. I appreciate it, man. I want another chance. I want another chance at that fight, man. Give me another chance, kabam. Let me just... Oh, man. It was lag, I tell you. You saw it. You guys all saw the lag pop up at the end. That was there the whole time, even though it didn't show, and I didn't feel it either. But it was there. It was there. That was the only reason. Oh man, I feel like that's the last chance I'm ever gonna get on Killmonger too. But yeah, Yuki, thank you very much for the $9, dude. Stark Spidey, what was the 3-star cutoff? My wife, everybody. So I switched to cat puns. Some are more catchy than others, and I'm feeling up for it right now. Gonna pretend like that didn't happen. On that note, good night, everyone. All right, good night. BG, good thing I waited on using that Awakening Gem because I just pulled Omega Red again. Dude, Nick, perfect, man. Get to keep the gem. Get Omega Red awakened. That's awesome, dude. That's freaking awesome. BJ started grinding Arena a lot more, and usually I wouldn't burn through my units as I get them, but now I have almost 2k units, and I don't know what to spend them on. Don't spend them right away. don't spend them right away. Save them. Maybe a good deal will come around or something like that that you want the units for. Something like that. Just hang on to them. I guarantee you Kabam will introduce interesting ways to spend those units. It will be okay to hold on to them for a little bit. That's my recommendation, at least. Brian, you're 560k ahead of me in this arena, but I did 5 million in 4, feature 1.5, and Yellow Jacket 3-star and 2-star arena. Why do I feel so behind still? I don't know, but you're definitely not behind at this point if you did all that. Damn, dude. That's really good. VG, rank 5 Hyperion or rank 4 Domino? It's up to you. They're both great champions. Kind of depends on who you like more. What hole is missing in your roster, kind of thing. Like they're both great offensively, defensively. Hyperion, I'd say, is better for AQ, but other than that, like, they're both fantastic. Go with who you like. Rhino was the Road to Labyrinth one. That fight was taking forever. Dude, that fight was taking forever, you're right. Fight took forever, man. ABG, should I rank 4 unduped 5-star Medusa? Only if you have a lot of tier 2 alphas is my recommendation. Medusa benefits a ton from her Awaken ability. Without her Awaken ability, she's not going to feel anywhere near as fun. Groot evening, Mr. Grant. Quick shot, what's up, dude? How you been? How you doing? ABG, advancing player. Starting with Act 5 and becoming uncollected, should I rank 5 my 4-star Stark Spidey or Corvus, both unduped? You'd probably want to go with Corvus between the two. In those questing situations, man, he could be such a beast. I'd recommend Corvus. Or just go, I mean, you can go with either one, though, honestly, if you were feeling Stark Spidey. If you are using a blade alongside of those champions, maybe it'd be better just to go with Stark Spidey, since they synergize together, that type of thing. But if I had to just pick one or the other, without considering on any of that stuff, then I'd recommend Corvus. Hey Banana Man, working on Quest 3 of Chapter 2 variant. Wondering who you think would be good to use for the Infinity Man Electro and Korg in that quest. It totally depends on the champions that you have. I don't know who you have. For Electro and Korg, well, hold on. Yeah, Quest 3 Chapter 2, okay. Well, for Korg at least, I used Voodoo to pretty good success. Did I just say success? Cade, I watched demolish that Korg with a, what's the name of that champion? Morningstar. I wanted to say Proxima Midnight, but it's Morningstar. So yeah, Morningstar would be good. Against Infinity Man, I feel like there's more options. You could use a lot of different champions against Infinity Man, probably. Electro, I mean, you have to kind of sacrifice a champion to get through as fast as you possibly can. I mean, it's Flare, right? These are the Flare nodes I think we're talking about. So any champion, but you're just going to take a lot of damage. Just bring one champion to kind of be the sacrificial Electro takedown type of champ. But it all depends on who your top champions are. Let's go with your top champs. It also feels weird being in only one line chat. Can almost delete the app and be fine. Dude. Oh, busy life stuff, just doing the Arloki things. Okay. Yeah, dude, I mean, it's so much better that way, right? Like, I have to leave all the line chats outside of the Alliance ones, and even the 4 Loki chats, I'm only in half of them. So yeah, it's way better not having to constantly deal with the notifications and all that stuff. And stuff's all it's way too distracting. Spend more time in line chat than you do playing the game, I feel like. In some ways. Alright, I gotta keep mixing and matching some of these guys. How many more do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, okay. Level Up event is on right now. I want to rank 2 some more of these 5 stars I have. I'm gonna like rank 2 like 2 or 3 of them. I'm so tired of having to scroll down to kind of mix and match these guys in. Should rank 5 my Black Panther 5-star. I love playing him. He is great. Well, if you're asking for advice, my advice is no. I don't think he's a good champion. But if you're saying that you love that champion, you love playing him, well, I mean, I feel like that might be the most important thing is kind of playing who you enjoy playing. But have you tried bringing him to some difficult content or running him against, you know, bleed immune champions and stuff like that? Because I feel like if you've done that, I don't know how you love him, to be honest. Like I'm happy to hear when people have unique loves in this game, I guess, unique champion rank ups and stuff. But I just feel like his overall use in the game is really not that high. BG, just kidding. You're a beast, but that node is BS, and it's good to experience these shenanigans firsthand, especially with Killmonger. Without right champs, masteries, and boosts, it's impossible to solo. I mean, first off, I knew you were just kidding, of course, Yuki. But yeah, I like that I got the opportunity to do that fight. I regret nothing. I think Void could absolutely solo that fight, and pretty reasonably, like with pretty reasonably high success rate too. Like if I had more practice, I feel like I can get that guy down practically every single time solo. I think Void is one of the best options for that node. But I got stuck. First off, I didn't get much practice. Apparently medium countering his medium is not reliable, which I didn't really know about. I thought I'd be good there, because of the few times I did it in practice, it seemed fine. I wasn't boosted up, like, because technically I could have kept going in that fight, But because of the mistakes I made and because I wasn't boosted, there was just nothing I could do. I couldn't even block the last hits. I had to try to evade them, which is like impossible when you're stuck against a wall like that. So yeah, I wish I can get another shot at it, but at the same time, I mean, hey, if other people in my alliance want to take that path with their magics and stuff and ghosts, it's also fine by me. It's totally fine. I'll keep running my 6 to 7. Seems like we got a good situation worked out here a little bit. BG gonna have tier 2 alpha expiring at the end of the month. Should I rank unduped Gwenpool up or wait until the last day? Other options are unduped Rolk and unduped Ghost Rider. I would go. I mean, first off, I would wait. I would wait until maybe like the second to last day, just in case there's some server problems on the final day or something like that. But I would personally, I would rank up Ghost Rider between the champions they have there. If you really like Gwenpool, if you think you have a good use for her, Gwenpool is not a bad champion, but I think more people have found use out of. Crap, I didn't want to go to a special 3 here. I think more people have found use out of Ghost Rider by far over someone like Gwenpool. So, BG, look at Twitter. What's on Twitter? I don't know which one is you on Twitter. There's many things on Twitters here. Maybe tell me which one you are or something like that. If you're the person asking for this rank up advice, here's the thing about Twitter, guys. I like going to Twitter and stuff, but like I don't know if this is maybe you asking for rank up and stuff. You gotta just type that stuff out here. It's easier for me to be playing the game and reading chat, because ultimately that's what the stream is, right? Playing the game and reading chat, versus just answering questions, because I gotta do both. Otherwise, my arena progression here is gonna go down the toilet. So I know you might think it's easier having like a picture to look at and stuff on Twitter, but if I'm looking at that, then I can't, I can't see at all what's going on in the game. Whereas if I'm reading the chat here, then out of my peripheral vision, I could see what's going on in the game, still play the game, while trying my best to answer your question. So, yeah, I don't see you getting that fight in the season after that showing. Yeah, okay, that's fine with me, Doobs. I got my chance at least. I got my chance, dude. I still wish I had more time to practice, man. Like if that was an actual war. If that was an actual war, there's no chance I would have done that fight before practicing like 30 times. I would have practiced like crazy. But we everything queued up kind of early. I mean, I woke up a little bit late. I woke up like an hour before you had all night and day to practice. Man, I didn't know if I didn't actually do any practice though. I need to practice right before, or else I feel like that practice just disappears out of my memory. But anyway, woke up maybe like an hour before doing the stream, something like that. And you guys were like trying to rush me in there, get me to do it and everything. Meanwhile, I'm like trying to talk to my wife. I'm trying to, let my dog out and everything. Trying to get some practice in, but instead like making a thumbnail and everything, even though I did, it was just a screenshot, but still has to be done. Do you think if you had more time to practice, you could have done better, like taking 3% health off of him? Ah, suck it, Aaron Abdo. Man. I mean, so it was like 3, what was I gonna say? I think I had 3 debuffs on him. None of them were petrified, unfortunately. So yeah, he healed back everything. These are like a-holes. We all have them, but they all stink. Shut up, B Manny. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, I think I had 3 debuffs on him at the time of my Void's passing. So I wasn't even close. I think I needed to get like Fear of the Void plus another Petrify before that I really would have started doing some damage. So I was like a good 3 to 6 debuffs away from actually. So I was about a third of the way to dealing damage. So yeah, it wasn't really even close. The solution is to let us 565 magic guys have that path. Well, yeah, I mean, magic can get the job done. And magic has been getting the job done. Dubes has been doing it with his magic for... I don't know, how long you been doing it for, Dubes? For a long time, right? But, what was I gonna say? You know, trying to take some of the burden off of the guys who have to constantly run that path. It gets expensive having to boost up. If there's, you know, if there's a drought in boosts, maybe we can have some type of rotation where, you know, because if I, you know, I don't need to use the same boosts that that Dubes needs to use. So if we could kind of have some type of rotation and make it easier, that was the whole idea. It's not like I wanted to take that path just to, because, like, I don't know, because I was jealous of somebody else taking the path or something like that. Like, believe me, I'm fine with other people taking the path. People have been doing it for a long time. This is 6. We're in the 6th season. We're between season 6 and season 7, and this is only my first time ever doing that fight. So yeah. Then again, that node wasn't always there. So when did that node get added? Season 3, I want to say, or something like that. I don't know. He's been doing it since '86, pretty much. Third 5-star. By the way, who should I rank up between Awakened Stark Spidey, Awakened Ghost Rider, Unawakened Carnage, and Hyperion? I don't have enough tier 4 mutant to take Domino past rank 2. Have rank 5 Iceman. I mean, personally, I would look between either Stark Spidey or Ghost Rider. Yeah, I would go with one of those two. Both are great. If you need the sustainability and regeneration of Ghost Rider, go with Ghost Rider. If you need the high damage output and burst damage of Stark Spidey, then go with Stark Spidey. That's pretty much the answer there. Hyperion is fantastic. If he was awakened, I would say, you know, consider him more. But unawakened, if you already have 2 other really great awakened options, I would steer more towards those awakened options, personally. I've seen a lot of discussion about Ghost Rider tonight. I'm of the opinion that he is borderline average unawakened and without Blade. Give him both, and he's one of the best champs in the game. Yeah, kind. I mean, kind of. Like the thing about Ghost Rider is he's mostly an Alliance Quest champion from what I've seen, and really all you need is average to get through most situations in Alliance Quest. Average with good sustainability. You know, average with above average sustainability is what's needed. So, you know, ranking him up for something like that, even unawakened. And I mean, most people have Blade, so. But even without Blade, it's probably still fine. He also has a really good synergy with Darkhawk, so either way, if you can fit him in with Blade or fit him in with Darkhawk. I love discussing BG's expert gameplay. Yeah, Panda Man Pete. I'm so glad that Ronan talked me into live streaming it. Ronan. Venom, dude, you gotta ease up on that spam, man. You gotta ease up on that spam. I see ya. What's up? But I wasn't even going to live stream it originally. And then I was like, Ronan wanted me to live stream, and I was like, oh man, he did do a lot of work planning things out to make sure that I would have this opportunity. Been asking for it. He came through. He's done a lot and everything. Let's just live stream it. Let's just live stream it. Yeah. Hobbitcrown, what's up, dude? Sup, my softies. What's up, man? First time watching you live. I usually just watch your videos on YouTube. Keep up the good work, sir. Hector, welcome. Welcome. I have a feeling they're going to drop a bomb with their new iteration of war in a few seasons. I mean, I'm sure there's going to be debatable things. That's probably the best way of saying it. Maybe some things that people like, some things that people don't like. Usually with any type of change, there's a lot of things that people don't like just because it's change. But I think we kind of know what changes are coming already. I think, you know, matchmaking, they already said they're fixing matchmaking. And they, what's it called? I think they're gonna let us pick the globals. Like, that's pretty much it. So we kind of already know what it's gonna look like. We just don't know the fine details of it all. What's up, Pixie Bell? I'm all scrolled up, by the way. I need to scroll back down. So that's the story on how your confidence was shattered. Pretty much, yeah. Let's talk about the new Hearthstone Marvel game thingy. Curious to hear your take on stream. I mean, I don't think there's much to talk about. So, for those of you who don't know, catch you up to speed a little bit. It's not just Hearthstone guys. I think it's a lot of Hearthstone guys, but it's a bunch of ex-Blizzard guys who created a new studio. This is actually pretty common, by the way. Blizzard. Wait, let's back this up even further. Blizzard, in my opinion, was the greatest game company of all time, and maybe still is. But recently, in recent times here, I feel like they've kind of like they were like there's a saying even in like the game dev community, like if you ever watch these like GDC talks, you hear the other devs say like Blizzard can do no wrong. Like they're just, dude, they're so good at what they do. But recently, some of the games that they've been making haven't quite hit that same success point as their past games. But anyway, Blizzard's amazing. But for some reason, there's always been kind of or at least it feels like there's been a somewhat high, I don't want to say turnover, but people kind of like leaving Blizzard. I don't know the exact reason why, and maybe I only know this because I follow Blizzard somewhat closely, and whereas I don't really care about other companies to know. Maybe it's like the same type of thing where devs just leave companies and start their own studios. But yeah, anyway, there's been like a bunch of people that in the past have like left Blizzard, started their own studios, and most of those studios and most of those games, unfortunately, really haven't led to a whole lot of success. So I don't know if it's the people or just like or like the Blizzard themselves and just the environment of that has made them or has allowed them to create such good games. So I don't know what to think about when. All right, let's skip ahead a little bit. I'm sorry, I'm talking all over the place a little bit. I know. All right, actually, real quick, Curtis sent it over, Buck. Real quick, let me see what this is, and then I'm gonna talk for a few minutes, and probably ignore most things in the comments. I'm sorry. Hey, BG, do you remember your first childhood crush, and do you think that developed? Your craving to crush children? What? Wow. Yes. Is the answer for that. Curtis, thanks for the buck, dude. Okay, so anyway, to kind of jump ahead to present day, there is a game studio called Second Dinner. They're pretty new. It's a bunch of ex-Blizzard people. The most notable is Ben Brode, who was the game director for Hearthstone. He wasn't like the original game director for Hearthstone, but he kind of took over the game director duties a few years into it from a guy named Eric Dodds. I think Eric Dodds was the original game director, who I believe is still at Blizzard. But anyway, you know, Ben Brode started a new game studio with a bunch of other ex-Blizzard guys. I don't know how many, maybe like 4 or 5, something like that. And I think that they're all really talented people. I've watched some talks from Ben Brode, and like a lot of his ideas, it just sounds like he knows what he's talking about, you know. So I think they have a great chance at being a successful game studio. And recently they picked up a contract with Marvel where they're going to be making a Marvel game. And nobody, as far as I know, nobody knows what type of Marvel game they're making. I don't think they've said anything about it. Hearthstone was a card game, and if I had to put money on something that I didn't think they would be making, like I don't think they're gonna make another card game. You know, I feel like if they wanted to continue making a card game, they would have just stayed at Blizzard and kept making Hearthstone, because it's essentially like the best card game, or most successful card game at the moment. So why leave that just to make like another card game? I don't know, wouldn't make sense. So I have no idea what they're gonna make. I don't think we're anywhere near seeing what game they're actually going to make. I think it's going to be a while. I think people are going to kind of forget about all of this. We might see some teasers later in the year or something like that, and then a release date at earliest, like for the holidays of this year. But I wouldn't be surprised if we didn't see anything until like 2020 even. So I don't know. That's kind of my thoughts. I have no idea if it's going to be a good game that they're making. I have no idea if it's going to be successful. Like I said, there's been a bunch of people that I really respect, that they've made some really good games in the past. So there was actually a like the creator of Diablo 2, or the creator of the original Diablo even. His name is oh my god, I'm forgetting his name. We're going to Google. He went on to make a Marvel game, so this is not even the first time that like an ex-Blizzard person got like a contract with Marvel. There we go, David Brevik. Okay, so David Brevik, he was the original creator of Diablo. Check your underwear. Is there something in my underwear? And he went on to make a Marvel game, and it wasn't all that successful. So who knows? I wish them all the best. Like, Ben Brode is one of the most likable guys ever. Let alone like a game developer. He's super likable. If you haven't, like, he has a YouTube channel. He used to upload some videos about Hearthstone. He would reply occasionally to like people, like some of the popular content creators for Hearthstone. Like one time I think somebody was asking why not buff the weaker cards in Hearthstone, and he actually made like a video reply stating all the reasons why you know, it's not always a good idea to just buff the lesser used cards and stuff like that. Which I think he would probably say the same thing about the champions in this game. Why it's not always good to buff them. Alright, that's pretty much it though. I know, sorry, that was kind of all over the place rambling. I wasn't expecting to, to talk about that so much, so I didn't really have an idea formulated in my mind. Tried Marvel Battle Lines, it seemed fun but quickly became boring. It also took like a week for the game to be dominated by whales. Also pretty interesting is I feel like me and Ben Brode, we share a lot of the same we share a lot of the same mentality of, like, I don't know, how we think about like the player base of games even. There was like a tweet by him, I don't know, at some point like last year or something like that, where he was like, can we stop calling people whales and influencers or something like that? And I was like, Yeah, I don't really like that either. Like, I don't know if you guys have noticed. I usually don't use the word whale. But yeah. Super Dirty Pickle sending over 5 more bucks, and I feel like you right now when you try and watch a movie. Oh, rip! Was it that boring? Was it that boring? I'm sorry. Super Dirty Pickle. Thank you for another 5 bucks, though, man. Thank you for another 5 bucks. So you're saying Kabama's wrong for buffing Venom, Carnage, etc.? No. No, buffing, I mean, buffing some champions is great. I hope Kabam buffs more champions. But they could also buff them, like, they've buffed other champions just through synergies, and I think that's also fine, too. But people wouldn't, that's, like, not really technically considered a buff. That's, like one of the reasons for not just directly buffing a champion is because there could be interactions later on with like a different champion that suddenly make them more powerful or balance the game that way. There's like there's a whole ton of reasons why. But anyway, all love, dude. Oh, I understand, Super Dirty Pickle. It's all good, man. It's all good. Yo, BG Ziski had chicken fettuccine Alfredo for dinner. Your fave pasta dish? Straight up spaghetti. Spaghetti meatballs, pesto, penne, lasagna. Ooh, I do like a good lasagna. Shrimp scampi, angel hair, rigatoni, and sausage. Other. Okay. I like pasta a lot, but I just like anything, any foods, I usually keep it pretty simple. I'll just cook a box of pasta, not the actual box, you know, the contents of that box, and just, you know, pour out a whole jar of sauce. That's my meal. Spaghetti, linguine, same thing. I do like a really good lasagna though, and possibly my favorite of all time was these stuffed shells that my mom used to make for Christmas time every year. It's pretty simple. It's just like you know, like those somewhat big shells that are like this big, stuffed with, you know, cheese, sauce, and like ground beef. And those, oh, I love those things. I would eat entire trays of them. Like my mom would make, you know, because like Christmas was always kind of hosted, or maybe not always, but for the longest time now, it's been like hosted at like my parents' house, and you know, of course you got to cook for a lot of people, and she would like make like an extra tray of those just for me. That was the best Christmas present ever. Anyway, dude, I feel like you've got a unique perspective on this stuff. Enjoyed it. Sorry, didn't mean to steer in that direction if you weren't planning on charging about. No, it's all good. Was that a typo for talking or something like that? I mean, I love talking about that stuff. No need to say sorry or anything like that. But I just meant like I didn't give it much thought. So like the words, you know, words are tough. I could have wrapped up everything that I wanted to say in maybe like a minute or something like that if I had more well thought out. Hi BG, I've spent on the game and since January 1 have been free to play for fun. It makes it really interesting. Just thinking about using 150 units on Mastery is a big decision. It can be a big decision, yeah. Pretty much everything, every decision you make relating to units, that decision becomes that much more intense. So yeah. The synergies buff is actually pretty lame. Man, imagine if we had gotten gear and didn't have to use up a champion spot for that buff. I agree with that. I think, I mean, that's another way. Is like gear. So gear is technically not buffing a champion either, but of course it can be made to pretty much have like the same result. You know, it's kind of like when. I don't know, I didn't play the game when the game first came out, but this game originally didn't have awakened abilities. It was just the champions, and that was it, right? And maybe they looked at Star-Lord and thought like, you know what, Star-Lord's really cool. We want to make him more powerful than he is. Let's give him this sweet awakened ability. Like they could do the same thing with items, with gear. I think that'd be really fun. If they're like, hey, you know what, Colossus, he's actually pretty sweet, man. This big-ass dude made of metal. Let's give him some type of item that just makes him a monster. Like, dude, I'd be all for that. But I think it's more interesting when things like that happen. So what do you think is faster, BG? I'm farming Winter Soldier with 6-star Domino, doing the heavy attack, only special 3, or doing combos and mixing special 2 and special 3s based off lucky procs. About to start a timer test. I was about to recommend that. That's really the only way to find out is timing it out. The special 3 damage seems pretty insane if you can get a critical bleed, but from doing lots of tests like that, especially in shorter fights like Winter Soldier, which I know he's like a longer fight compared to a lot of things in this game, but when you're using a 6-star Domino, it's a short fight. In shorter fights like that, like the 10 seconds or so of a special 3 animation really slow things down, so you might be surprised. Like the special 3 might still be the way to go, but if I really had to guess, I'd probably say just go with special 2s. I don't know a whole lot about Domino though, man. So yeah, you're just gonna have to do the timer. Let us know though, because I'd be curious to know the results. You could even make that a video. People would be interested probably in just knowing what you found to be the fastest way. And of course, we get people telling you you're wrong after you've tested and stuff like that. And no, I do it this way. It's faster, even though you have like the proof and stuff. But yeah, it'd be good. But do you think they will ever do a Marvel vs. DC type of scenario on MCOC? I don't expect that'll happen, but you never know. I don't think that'll happen though. I think if they're gonna do a Marvel and DC thing together, I feel like it would be kind of from the ground up in like a brand new game or something. I don't know. Brian, how can I be as cute as you? On another note, I work the next 2 days and have no idea if work class will be there or not. Please lend your strengths to this feebly coward. Wow. Demiok, man, you're gonna do great. You're gonna do great. Confidence. Confidence is one of the biggest things when it comes to women. You just gotta fake it, dude. Because none of us are confident. Well, at least I'm not. I'm sure some people in here are confident, but the only thing I'm confident about is taking on No 29 Killmonger and then dying to him. So yeah. What do you call a B from America? A USB. What's up, Banana Man? Oh man. I don't know whether to say that was a good one or to boo that. But what's up, Mudit? Am I saying that? I really hope I'm saying your name right. But what is up, dude? You need to come and get some Noki again sometime soon. Oh, Aaron Abdo, that stuff was so good, dude. Dude, I can still feel it at the bottom of my stomach, though, weighing me down, and I'm like trying to actually lose some weight. I mean, that's not gonna last, though. Who am I kidding? Yeah, I say I'm trying to lose some weight, but give me. I'll be there tomorrow. Tomorrow. Hey, Brian, my best friend's wedding is tomorrow. Kieran, awesome. Just finished the speech. Oh, nice, dude. Procrastinating at its finest. Also, fun fact, I have 3 Tier 2 Alpha and Overflow until I rank 4 Quake. I think inventory should be 16. I will agree with that. I think we could use an update to the inventory. 6 months ago, I would have said, nah, let's just leave it at 12. But these days, I feel like rewards are coming in a little bit more. It'd be nice if we got a little bit of an increase now that we're able to rank 5 some champions and stuff like that. But yeah, technically I'm kind of circumventing that cap like I always try to do with my crystals, not popping open certain 6-star crystals, or not 6-star crystals, map 6 crystals to not go in the overflow. But yeah, that's all I can really do for now. But dude, enjoy the wedding. I'm sure you're gonna kill that speech at the wedding, have a good time and all that. Well, I'm going to do it both ways 5 times. Okay, yeah, nice, dude. Special 2 combo is the way to go. Yeah, I would think so, but yeah. Let us know. Alright, I'm going to die to this freaking MODOK, man. Get out of my face, dude. I don't know why I tried to attack more times there that time. Freaking MODOKs, guys. I could have attacked more there. No! No! Oh! I mistimed my parry! Son of a... Hey, BG, finally back from holidays and tuning in the stream for the first time in 2019. Brutus, welcome. Hope you had a great holiday season. Here's hoping 2019 the Crystal Gods will beat a little nicer this year. Yeah, man, let's all hope, even though we know it ain't gonna happen. We know the Crystal Gods. We know they are not a... They sometimes show no mercy. But, hey, I mean, I can't complain. 2018 was pretty good for popping crystals, for me at least. Hopefully it was not too bad for you either. Hey, Brian, if I spent around 1,000 units to complete the maze, do you think it's worth it? Yeah, I would say so, absolutely. You're getting you're getting a whole tier 2 alpha for completing it. And I know, like, you get some of that from the initial path, but even just getting the rest of it from completing it, yeah, if that's only going to cost you 1,000 units, I think it's worth it. Yup. He was like 7 minutes behind. Maybe. I've been scrolling up a little bit. If you see Mr. Potato Head with MODOK as its profile in your chat tomorrow, then it's me. Okay. I'll try to keep that in mind. So you're going to try my Void Rumble Legends Suicide Challenge, or am I just throwing my money away? Look at my account. Just look at it. Oh, you want me to look at your account? I'll look at your account, but I ain't trying that challenge today, man. I got no time for that. The arena, the rewards are too good right now. Wait, hold on. I'm going back to reading your previous message here. Super dirty. I was super and dirty to share my scrub farming challenge with you. So okay. Yeah, I didn't realize they were actually challenging me to do it. I thought you were just telling me about it. I still want to do my version of the challenge though, of not attacking at all, the pacifist way. I think that's the ultimate Void Realm of Legend challenge. Hold on. Oh my god, I need to actually pay attention. Hold on. Am I gonna lose my... Is this the same... This isn't the same match. I'm not gonna lose my streak if I die here, am I? Kinda scared now. Thank you for throwing that. Alright, we should be good at this point. Okay, good. Okay, good. If you do that, you have to finish with a yellow bar. We don't need to make the challenge more difficult, do we? Nah, dude. When I get my next 565, I'll make you look at it. Okay. Alright. Sounds good. Just trolling. Just more trolling, eh? Just won $2,500 in Vegas playing Pagao. Hit a royal flush. I'm not sure what that is. Hit a royal flush and back on the road now. I got party money for my B-Day next Friday. Dude, B. Daniels, that's pretty sick, dude. $2,500? That's really good, man. That's awesome. Dude. Awesome, man. I'm sure I want to say I'll remember, but you know my memory's garbage. So I'm gonna say happy B-Day now. But if you stop in here on Friday, of course, that'd be cool too. All right. Let's scroll this thing down. Probably the only player who is capable of accomplishing it. Just taunting us to try it, eh? Yo, BG, what's the best way to use Ghost Rider? Ghost Rider is the type of champion where you're gonna play him different all the time. I feel. If you're, I mean, not all the time, but you know, a lot of I can't talk to save my life today, but he has a lot of different abilities. So it kind of depends on what you need for that fight. Is what I'm trying to get at. There are some Ghost Rider guides out there. I think Hector has one. I think Seaton has one. There's probably other ones out there too, I'm sure. I'd recommend taking a look at those because you really just want to control, like, depending on the fight, you want to change the order of your judgments. If you need to heal a lot, then you're gonna, you want to use some of your other judgments first. That way your healing buff will last longer. But maybe if you don't care about healing, you want a heavy attack at the start of the fight. That way your damaging stuff will last longer. It really depends. Alright, I should rest. I also have mono, which sucks. Oh, damn, dude. It's also all the time. Good night, everyone. Alright, Kieran. Later, dude. ABG just became uncollected. So stoked. Nice, dude. Strike hammer. Congrats. ABG, has anyone told you how impressive it is to read chats while playing the game? How do you do it, boss? Well, I get my ass kicked a lot. That's the secret, is just to... sometimes you gotta get punched in the face. It's almost like that saying, you know, gotta crack a few eggs to make an omelet, even though it's nothing like that. I don't know why I brought that up. But no, I see out of my peripheral vision. I've been doing it for a while, since before I even started streaming, because I would always be watching, I would always be looking at something else while playing the game. The game is always just that whole secondary background noise for me kind of thing. Joel's guide was great too. Oh, did Joel have a guide too? Check out Joel's guide. If for nothing else than the great memories. Now that I have extra money, I might be effed up, but sure, I'll stop in and say hi. Alright, yeah, dude. Stop in and say hi. Before you get too effed up. Before you get too effed up. BG, I have a skill. Tier 4 is expiring. Who should I rank 3? Thor, Fraggle Rock, Electro, OG, Black Panther, Taskmaster, Falcon, Agent Venom. I mean, do you enjoy playing any of those champions? I'd probably go with Thor, Fraggle Rock. I mean, just because he has like high prestige. If you ever decided to rank him up later, he'd already be, you know, kind of get the ball rolling a little bit. If not him, then I'd go with Electra, just because Electra's damage output for arenas is pretty decent. You know, once you get them below 25%, the fight is over real quick. So, either one of those. BG, have you noticed a busier chat the last few weeks? You read chat much faster too. Is it much busier? Do I read it faster? There's 379 people in here. That seems about normal. I don't know. I feel like it's this. I don't know. Maybe it's faster, but I haven't really noticed. DG took Omega to rank 3. With all these rank ups lately, I'm out of ISO. Still 15.5 million gold, but no more crystals or ISO. Yeah, dude. Those ISO woes, they seem to almost never go away in this game, surprisingly. Just when you think you'll have an infinite amount of ISO, you don't. But you'll get that back pretty quick. Even though I didn't, this is purely the booze talking. The booze in me equals ghost. Actual me equals maybe like Punisher 2099. Okay. Wait a minute. Hold on. I thought I understood what you were saying at first, and I don't know if I do understand, actually. Are you saying like the damage output? Thinking it's like damage output like Ghost? Hey Brian, what's on the plate for a Sunday night stream? I have a doctor's appointment Monday morning, and I don't know if I want to stay up for your stream or knock out early. Sunday night? Probably the 2-star arena. Sunday night, Demiak. I got to do the 2-star arena at some point. So that's pretty much it, man. There's not going to be any testing. There's no new champions to test. So, yeah. Only casino for about 20 minutes. Vegas, I win. Dude, that's pretty sick, B. Daniels. Feel like you read chat fast. Have you watched Bag Yourself reading an ability page of a champ takes an hour? No, that would probably be the last thing I would ever do in life, Dubes. I don't know. In chat, I feel like I have to read it a little bit faster, and it's you know, usually not big words unless Star is deliberately trying to trip me up with her nonsense words. Darn you, Star. Dude, sometimes you're trying to understand these ability pages and just trying to understand the interactions. And yeah, I feel like I only read at a 2nd grade level, so it's tough. BG, should I use my Awakening Gem on Emma or wait for Domino or AA? I couldn't really pump any stones into Emma since they all need to go to Omega. Yeah, Nick. I'd I'd probably hold on to it just because you are going to be out of Sig Stones for now. I don't know exactly how Emma Frost's Awaken ability works. I mean, I know just having her Awaken gives like the reverse control thing, which could be useful for Alliance War, but even leaving her unawakened, like defensively, could make her good for Alliance War, just because people will think they have to do reverse controls, and they'll run straight into the projectiles. So I'd probably hold on to it. I'd probably wait. I don't know what I would do in that situation, because, I mean, a lot of champions feel like they're going to need that higher Sig level, and if you're feeding all the Sigs to Omega, I don't know exactly when you're going to use that thing, to be honest. I mean, not every champion needs a high Sig level, but, yeah, like, AA, honestly, doesn't need a high Sig level. It's nice to have a high Sig level so that you can guarantee shutting down abilities at 3 Neuros, but, I mean, even at Sig level 1, you just need 4 Neuros. You know, it's not that big of a deal. And you still shut down healing completely. But I also don't even know if I would awaken a 5-star AA. Actually, I know that I would not awaken a 5-star AA just because I'm happy with the 4-star only. So, yeah, I'd probably just sit on it for a little bit. I'm sure there's going to be a time where that awakening gem will come in handy. But for right now, I'd probably sit on it. Just wait. BG, what's the fastest synergy for Medusa when farming Winter Soldier? Royal Family, obviously, but Magneto and Wolvie, or Cap Infinity with Cosmic Synergy? I think Magneto and Wolvie. She doesn't have the highest crit rate. It's not bad, actually. Her crit rate's not bad, but she can benefit a lot from getting those crits. You know, she doesn't really need the extended duration of her Furies. Yeah. Magneto Wolvie. She gets a pretty substantial boost to crit from that. Do you like Massacre? I like lighting his bat on fire. Yeah, Massacre is awesome. I think Massacre is one of the more underrated champions in this game. I wish I had a high-level Massacre. Not even that high of a level. I just wish I had like a somewhat high-level Massacre that I could have taken in Variant maybe and used like Domino Massacre together. I feel like that would have been pretty fun. I don't think he's amazing. So when I say underrated, it's not that I think everybody should be using him all the time. Maybe forgotten is the better word. Some people just don't really think about Massacre. But he's good for, like, Rage, actually. Rage nodes. His damage output's really good. He's super smooth. His animations are basically identical to Medusa. So, really smooth to play and fun. Didn't accomplish the challenge. I made it to Scarlet. Just talking poop, brother. Okay, yeah, you're right. You're right. You didn't even complete the challenge. You're talking crap. BG, how often do you stream? Every single night. Unless I'm traveling, which I don't do all that much. But I actually am going to have to be traveling here again in a few weeks. But I should be able to stream while I'm gone. So I don't know if you guys are going to notice anything different other than a different background temporarily. Depending on when the flights are, I might have to miss like a night or two or something like that for the traveling there and traveling back. But I should still be able to stream while I'm gone, I think. So, yeah. ISO stash is slowly deteriorating. However, I open a PhD. Or I haven't opened a PHC or 3-star in over 3 months. Yeah, that'll do it. I mean, that's one of the best ways to kind of maintain an ISO stash too, is just to pop crystals slowly. Don't pop them all at the same time. As you pop them all at the same time, you have an abundance. You have to sell that stuff. Can't use it all, and then you get in those situations where you run out. Actually, what event is on right now? Maybe we could do like a mini crystal opening right now. Let me go take a look. If it's a combat event on, we'll do that maybe. Really, you think that would be the last thing you'd ever do? Don't you think that maybe beating Killmonger on Note 29 would be the last thing you'd ever do? Really, Aaron Abdo? You son of an Abdo. Right? Don't talk down to yourself like that. You don't read at a 2nd grade level. You're at a 5th grade level minimum. Dude, Demiak, that's the nicest thing, dude. Thank you so much for saying that. Hello, BG. Think Guillotine will work to counter regen on that element quest? The element quest. The daily element thing, right? Counter which was there wasn't regen today, was there? I mean, Guillotine can counter regen as long as you can land a debuff on the enemy. She can counter regen, but it's not that easy to get her. It's not that easy with her. You know, it's been made a little bit easier by including the Morningstar synergy that I think extends the amount of time it takes for your souls to go away. I think that's what the synergy is. Maybe it just starts you with more souls, something like that. But yeah, Guillotine, her heal reversal, that used to be what made the champion. That was Guillotine's thing, because no other champion could really do that. But it's not easy the way they designed it, you know. If you get lucky and everything works out, it could be awesome, but it doesn't end up working that way for the most part. Is combat and level up? Okay. Instant combat, hurry, 13 minutes left. Alright, let me take a look. It's just gonna it would just be crappy crystals anyway, those guys. Don't get too excited. It's not like I'm gonna be opening up anything too good. And I might not even open them. I have to look at my ISO stash before I even open anything. She doesn't need to be awakened to be excellent in many ways. Defense is her primary bonus. She needs high skill to make her tank ability worthwhile. Yeah, I want to know more about Emma Frost. I think she's really good, but I feel like a lot of people might not agree. I don't know. I feel like she's really good, but I don't really have a way of like saying, no, look guys, she is really good. Look at my gameplay of my 3-star. Yeah. Where you're going? I think I read that but didn't understand what you're asking. Just doing a little bit more holiday traveling. Basically, we went to yeah. I guess I could say. I guess there's no problem with me saying. I'm going to Tennessee. I don't know if Demiak's gonna freak out right now. I'm not. Yeah, I'm not. I'm pretty much just staying inside the entire time, though. We're only gonna be there for a couple nights. It's gonna be basically all visiting time, and then what's it called? At nighttime when people are sleeping, I could probably do a stream. So yeah. You're traveling twice a month? Seriously, you? Are you sick or something? Or twice in a month? Dude, I don't like to do all this traveling, man. Dude, there's been a lot of traveling recently. I mean, Comic-Con, flying back to, and dude, there's gonna be another time. There's gonna be another time, maybe in like March, that I have to fly back to the East Coast again, dude. Nashville? I don't think it's Nashville. To be honest, I don't know, B-Manny. I don't even know where we're going. We might be like flying into like the Nashville airport or something like that. Might have to do like a drive. I don't know. I mean, I'm assuming that there's an airport in Nashville. I don't even know if that's true. But you know, major city and all. All right, let me take a look at this event. Would Laura know? Laura knows everything. I know nothing. If you haven't learned that by now, I don't know what to say. Okay. Let me see if I have ISO. If I have ISO, then I'm not going to pop anything right now. Yeah, I have plenty of Cosmic ISO, Mutant ISO. Yeah, I have plenty of this right now, too. Okay. I was going to pop stuff to get the attack boost out of this, but it's too far away. I'd have to pop too many crystals, and I don't really need the ISO right now. And the champions that I want to level up are these guys, the Cosmics and Mutants that are rank 1 right now. So I have 9 champions, 9 5-stars that are rank 1, and I want to rank up like 2 or 3 of them. You know, Laura does everything. He's over 30 and didn't know what a 1099 was. Why you gotta insult me like this, man? Why you gotta do this? Last? Alright, hang on. Starfighter's vocabulary is enormous, right, BG? I think that's the word you're saying. No, I know you're saying egregious. Is Star even in here? I don't like to not that we're talking bad about Star, but I'm mostly mentioning her as kind of like a in your face type of thing, if that makes sense. I think she's probably gone there. Alright, anyway. What's a cow mick con? Is that something for farmers only or something? Did I say cow mick con? Yeah, man, we're going to hit up that old cow McCown this year. She is really good. I promise. Just took her to rank 4. Took Winter Soldier down in 120 hits with Suicides, Phoenix, and Mutant Crit Team. That's just her damage potential as a utility champ. Yeah, I think there's. I mean, my favorite use for Emma Frost, the one that never gets talked about, is the fact that when she's in her telepath form, no one can evade. I think it's because their attention is focused somewhere, maybe, if you know what I mean. She said she was going to bed, I believe. Okay, all right. But in her telepath form, where is it? Oh, here we go. Emma is able to read her opponent's thoughts, allowing all of Emma's attacks to ignore evade. I think that's so good, man. I think that's so good. I mean, of course, the rest of her stuff is awesome too, but this one just never really gets mentioned. People get wrecked all the time by evading champions. I get wrecked by evading champions. Part of it might be that evading champions have kind of there hasn't been a ton of evading champions that have gotten added to the game, which is fine by me. Honestly, evade is it's a mechanic that I feel like has to exist in this game, because there's only so many different mechanics that you can add to this game, and as long as Kabam adds ways to counter that mechanic, then it's fine, right? But of all of the mechanics, like, dude, evade is a nightmare to deal with, you know? Especially for players who haven't been playing this game for that long. But even for veteran players, man, champions that evade, super annoying. Plus, like, the Nightcrawler trick, you know, counters one of the toughest evading champions in a lot of ways, so but still, man, I would love to have Emma at high rank. I think her overall damage and survivability is like the right balance for a champion that I would want to play. What's her synergy again with Phoenix? Oh, I don't even have it here. What's the... Hold on, I think I know. Isn't it like Q Frost or something like that? The dual target? Frosty Q, maybe? Something with a Q, I think. Is it this guy? It is this guy, okay. I remember because at one time he was on node 12, and I was like, oh, let me find somebody to practice against, and I don't know why I looked at the dual bot instead of just looking at the person's profile, and it turned out it was the exact same guy. The one thing that I wish was a little bit higher is her base health. It's not bad at 29,000, but it would be a little bit nicer if it was higher. Anyway. Okay, whenever Emma would gain 1 prowess buff, she gains 2 instead. Oh, that's the synergy. Okay. Okay, I would play her without that synergy. That's fine. I'd play her right with that Sentinel, dude. If I can get a Sentinel and Emma Frost, I'd be so psyched. First hit evades that you can't get a block up in time for is pretty lame. Yeah, I think Dave made a really good suggestion about evading champions. Or at least he was the first person I ever heard say this. This was a while ago too. If you're intercepting an evading champion, like if they're dashing at you, they should not be able to evade that. Oh my god, voice crack. Hooray, puberty. We're going through it finally, guys. But I don't think, like if Spider-Man's dashing at you and you intercept that attack, I think it should be a 0% chance for him to evade. You know, I mean, it'd still be tough to deal with and everything, but it would make it a little bit less painful, of course. And I think it just makes sense. Like if somebody's dashing right at you. Oh, that was cute, my little BG. Oh, man. Alright, anyway, let me get back into the arena. Almost done with the 5 stars here. Egregious derives from the Latin word egregious, meaning distinguished or eminent. In its earliest English uses, egregious was a compliment to someone who had a remarkably good quality that placed him or her eminently above others. Really? I always hear that word used in like a negative way. Talking about like something someone did in an egregious manner. I don't know. Why does it keep typing crit? She's so tanky in diamond form that her HP almost doesn't matter. That's true. That's true. I mean, you know, her being so tanky doesn't necessarily need as much HP. BG had a Sentinel short and kind of clunky dash back not bother you, but Morningstar's does so much. I don't think it's actually short. I think it has a very similar animation. It is kind of a hobble back animation, but because the camera is zoomed out, it looks like it's short, but I don't think it actually is short. From my experience, I don't know. It just if that's not it, then I don't know what the reason is, but it doesn't bother me. It actually doesn't bother me. I feel like I gain enough distance off of the dash back from Sentinel that it just doesn't feel short. BG is gonna grow hair in funny places now, not his head, and start noticing girls. Yes. BG, which MCOC character would look the best in shorts? Iron Patriot. Good news, Brian. Puberty often means hair growth. Oh, awesome. Dude, side note, whenever I'm doing live Alliance War fights where I'm super focused, I can't get in the same position that I did for these last couple of live Alliance Wars. I realized afterwards that, like, you know, I mean, well, you know, the head, let's be honest, it's you know, it's missing something. But you could really tell a lot more when I'm like hunched over and on the side like this. Like, it's not a good look, man. I need to stay more upright like this. It'd probably be funnier for you guys to see the look on my face at the immediate point of getting wrecked anyway. But that's the kind of hunched over position I'm in when I'm actually recording Alliance Wars, not doing them live. So it's kind of just like my default go-to position. Kinda. ABG, what does getting a class advantage mean in Arena? Nothing really, other than same thing as everywhere else. You gain more attack and the enemy loses some of their attack, so the fights go a little bit smoother, a little bit faster. But points-wise, it's the same, I believe. Like it'll average out the same way, at least the 3 fights. The individual fights, the numbers will go up and down and stuff. But are you going to Tennessee? Visit family. Funny thing is, the short dashes are more in demand now than the long ones, since it puts you In reach to punish the dash. Peeps used to hate the short ones, but they're more useful ones now. I would agree. But personally, I favor the medium dash distance. I did used to favor the long dash distance the most. But I think I like the medium distance the best. If it's too short, I feel like I get hit by things like Cable's heavy attack, or you know, just really annoying stuff like that. Or I feel like I always need to dash back twice because of the enemy's reach. So I like a medium dash back distance the best. I think short. In the right hands might be the most useful because of that, though, like what you're saying. And short is probably my second most preferred. I don't even know if that's true. I don't know. I want to play more with Darkhawk, because Darkhawk has a really far dash back distance, and I want to know if I'm gonna hate it or not. Like, I couldn't tell enough in the little bit of playtesting I did with the champion how much of an impact it was gonna have. It was something I noticed, which is why I made sure to include it in my my little review of the champion, the content creator review thing. But I don't know if I would like that or hate it. I think versus some champions you want a longer dash back distance, and versus others you don't. I think like the first time I even noticed dash back distances was in Realm of Legends, going up against Captain Marvel, and I realized that when you do a 5-hit combo with Star-Lord against Captain Marvel and back out, she clips you right on your little toes with her beam. Whereas if I was using Hulk, I could do a 5-hit combo, dash back out, and I would never get hit by it. So that's kind of why I like the longer dash back then. But I also didn't realize back then just how many situations a 4-hit combo and dashing back is better, or can replace, like, or can be used as a replacement for that long dash back distance when you need it, you know? The short dash backs feel weird in Arena. I notice sometimes as you're still so close, the AI just keeps trying to combo you. See, yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about. That's why I say I always feel like I need to do a double dash back using a short dash back. Because, yeah, certain characters, dude, I swear, like, they'll charge in at me. I'll dash back. Their first hit doesn't connect, but then they, like, keep attacking, and their next hit will or something. Like, I don't know. It's not every character that can do that, but some of them feels like they can. ABG, can you check my profile and see if I could do master mode? My username is something. No, I'm sorry. I don't mean to sound like a jerk, but you gotta just go in there and try it. There's nothing I could really tell you based off of your profile, and a lot of people ask me to check profiles, but if I'm checking profiles, then I can't also be playing the game. So just give it a shot. There's nothing to lose. If you die, then just back out. Don't start spending your units or anything like that. It's not a big deal if you're not quite there yet and able to complete the quest. Just see how far you can get and give it a shot. Some can't do bald. You can? Oh, Hobbit. That's the nicest thing, dude. Thank you. PG, don't you dare not appreciate your aerodynamic noggin. Wow. Just put the mop on your head. No more embarrassment. Maybe I should. What do you guys think? Should I get a nice wig? Maybe a good hockey wig. Really put this thing over the top. Dash in evade is really annoying, but fits in with some characters' ability, I guess. Spider Sense and Bamf all protect the characters against incoming attacks. Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like if you're, it's kind of like a momentum thing in a way. Like if you're dashing in, I feel like, I don't know. I mean, not that it really needs to make sense. Like a lot of things in video games don't make sense. And it's fine, but I feel like if you're dashing in, you wouldn't necessarily just be able to, like, immediately dash back without doing something to actually change momentum, you know? I don't know. It makes sense in my head that they wouldn't be able to evade on that dash in. But I know maybe not everyone agrees. So I got 3 1-star crystals, or 3 1-stars from Crystal, and leveled them up for event. Then sold them. Had a basic ISO expiring. Wow, dude, you didn't want to hold on to them? Oh man, those 1-star exclusives. All right, but I'm done with my 5s. I'm gonna head to bed. Haha, that rhymed. Wait, what? Nighty night, love. Alright, damn ya. Good night. Done with my 5 stars. Alright, Brian, I'm done with my 5 stars, so I'm gonna head. Oh, head and bed. I see. I get it. I get it now. I thought, I thought you were just saying, like, yeah, I like to eat chicken nuggets. Oh, that rhymed, or something like that. I was like, what? BG, you should try Sundrop when you're in Tennessee, since it's very popular here. That's a soda, I think, right? Dude, I can't touch soda. I'm addicted to that stuff, man. It's no good for me. I drink one, I gotta drink them all, you know? It's no good for me at all. Alright, might as well throw in a few 5 stars here. Or, not 5 stars, 4 stars. I was saving for the next batch of featured, but came to my senses in the basic life. I'd love an Awakened Darkhawk, but 6-star shards, ISO, and more arena champs. Got 5 out of 6 new champs, 56 5-stars now. I'll take it. Yeah, dude. You're in a pretty good spot. That's the thing, is like, you can get into these pretty good spots where you have a bunch of good champions, and then, dude, the basic life is an awesome life. I think I might be holding on to my crystals until Darkhawk gets added, though. I still really want him. Intercepts do cancel auto block. Did you know that? Yes, I did know that. Auto block parry is annoying as hell. It is pretty annoying, but at least there's, like I said, I mean, they can keep adding annoying things in this game for the most part, as long as there's ways to counter them. And I feel like auto block, there's ways to counter them. We could use a few more, because I don't have that. I don't really have great options for countering it at the moment, so we could definitely use a few more, but certain champions, man, they make auto block just a total joke. No, now I have Blade, Awakened, Domino, Wasp, Ant-Man, Infinity Man, Quake, MODOK, Darkhawk, Howard the Duck, Yondu, Luke Cage, Spider-Man Classic, and Juggernaut. Was there a part 1 to this? Here we go. Should I try to rank up Blade, Awakened, or Domino? Both stars. Or both 5 stars. Wait, where did that comment go? I think it was 5 stars. Yeah, both 5 stars. They're both great champions. It really just depends on who you're enjoying playing more, who you think will be more useful to you. Blade has more of that sustainability factor to him, whereas Domino has that higher like burst potential. I recommend Blade for the most part, but I know a lot of people love Domino, and I think there's nothing wrong with ranking up a Domino at all. Might go back to Feature Life because my 5s take forever in Arena now, getting hard to do them 3 times a day. I mean, dude, I can't tell you the last time I used my 5 stars 3 times in a day, actually. Like, it's been a very long time. And once you get enough 5 stars, though, it's fine. Like, you could, like at this point, I feel like I could run them twice a day and not even going through all of them twice a day and still hit all the milestones in this arena. I want to be able to do them 3 times a day because that would be sick. I'd be able to get the 4-star featured and 5-star arena done easier, but yeah, which I guess you have been doing though recently, right? Dude, I need to get back on that, man. If I could run these guys 3 times a day. It's so efficient running the 5 stars. Points wise. Domino's Pizza or Papa John's? I'm not a huge fan of either, but I've eaten a ton more Domino's than Papa John's in my life, so I'd have to say Domino's, I guess. But I'd much rather just go anywhere else. I'm not even saying either of them are good pizza places. BG, coming from a bodybuilding perspective, why are most of the dudes in the game so arm and shoulder dominant? They need hit chest day more? No idea. I don't know. I never paid any attention to it, to be honest. The art in this game, like, I don't know, the characters, like the characters in MCOC. Actually, here's something. I don't know, Kate. I don't know if you're still in here. Here's something I kind of worry about for the new Marvel game, the Marvel deal that Ben Broden Company secured. Like, there's, I mean, I'm sure they can get good good artists and stuff like that. I have no doubt that they can hire some good artists, but I feel like MCOC, they just crush it when it comes to the art. Like, the characters in this game, I don't know, they look right. Playing some other games, I don't know, certain things just kind of look more out of proportion. Like, there's something about them, man, just doesn't look totally right. When it comes to Marvel stuff, at least. And I mean, maybe, yeah, maybe it is just me, because I mean, I don't know anything Marvel outside of MCOC, so maybe that's what it is. Maybe these other games are closer to what the comics look like or something. Maybe that's why I look like that. I don't know. But damn, dude, like the art in this game, the character art is so well done. It's insane. But yeah. Sup, Brian? I was just playing some Smash Bros with Hector. Nice, Lags. Did you crush him? Tell me you crushed him. Not that it matters for any reason, but tell me you crushed him. BG, why does it look like you gained weight? Because I did gain weight. I gained a lot of weight. I don't know how much weight I've gained. Maybe like 20 pounds or something like that. I'm working on it, though. It's probably lost a 1/10 of a pound this year so far, so I'm off to a great start. You know. Marvel Future Fight is better art, IMO? You think so? I disagree completely with that, but I guess it's all very subjective, right? It's all very subjective. There's games that have different art styles that I really appreciate, and like this type of art style wouldn't be like I'm not saying it's like my favorite of all time ever or something like that. I actually like more simple, kind of old school art styles, similar, like closer to that of like Super Nintendo. That's actually my favorite type of visuals for games. But when it comes to dude, anything more like, dude, even compared to like PlayStation 4 games or whatever, like the newest console games, I don't know, man. These characters just look better to me. Did you have a question? When I do PvP, the AI gets harder, and I make it to about a streak of 16. How come yours is easier? There's a thing called the infinite streak. It's kind of a little trick to the arenas. Once you get to a certain streak in the arena, if you're using a certain level champion, the AI will not become any more difficult. And in fact, things kind of get easier. They don't get easier and easier and easier as time goes on, but they kind of just get to a spot where they're no longer getting difficult. It's pretty easy. Oh, now you're just high. The Spider-Man PS4 game looks great. Hey, I didn't say all the console games look bad. I'm just saying MCOC looks better than some of the console games. I'm not saying that all of them look bad at all. and you're taking that totally out of context. But yeah, look up the Infinite Streak. I have a video on it. It goes into a lot of detail. It's somewhat dated at this point, but all of the concepts in there are still true to this day. It's just there's more arenas now than there were back then. But it'll still go over all the details for you. BG, I think it's the vibrant colors that look nice in MCOC, but the proportions are off. I mean, maybe they're off, but they feel really good to me. Like I said, it's all subjective. It's all subjective. And I don't like the way every character looks, of course. You know, some of the characters I'm like, that's kind of weird the way this is done, but yeah. Console graphics are far superior to MCOC. Hold on, let me see if I could find an example to show what I'm talking about. Let me see. Hang on. Need to find good picture. All these pictures have characters in them that are different. Okay, like we'll just go through some of these together, I suppose. So this is I think this is the newest Marvel vs. Capcom game. Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, right? I don't know, dude. Thanos here looks a bit goofy to me. He looks a little bit goofy in MCOC too. Maybe that's just what Thanos is, but I'm not down with. It looks like somebody lubed this guy up. Why is he so shiny? I don't know, man. Impossible body standards, SMH. Man. And it's like the art is good. It's maybe just like the style is not for me. Let's see if we can find a different picture here. Whoa, is this MODOK? Oh, holy, oh wait. Wait, how to beat Ultron? Wait, who is this? This looks awesome right here. Is this how to beat Ultron though? Is this supposed to be like some type of Ultron thing? Whatever this is pretty sweet looking. I dig this. I don't know, dude. Like, just something feels off about this to me. Like I said, it's very subjective. You know what I mean? I'm sure some people love this. And it's certainly a zillion times better than I could ever draw or do it in my entire life. But just, I don't know, man. Something just feels like a little bit not quite right about it. And there's certain things like this in MCOC too. It's the realism that you don't like. That's probably it. You're probably right. Like, the more realistic things look, I have a tendency to it almost like takes me out of the game in a way. I was watching my brother go through what's it called? That's a toy? Oh, is this not in the game? Was this, oh, is this like a collector's thing that they added to? Okay, maybe that's it. I don't know. She looks pretty sweet here. But all right, anyway, sometimes the more realistic it gets, it kind of takes me out of the gaming experience. Like it was, what's it called? I think Red Dead Redemption 2. I think that's what I was watching my brother play. You know, like watching him just like walk through the different areas of the game. It was like, yeah, this is all like really impressive, this open world experience, but it's almost like the more real it is, the more I'm comparing it to actual, like, things in actual life, and if it's even like slightly off, then it like kind of ruins that experience for me. Even though it's still super impressive what they're able to accomplish, like I get more sucked into a game that is not meant to be realistic, that is just like you could see the pixels, you know. Not that this is a pixelated game, but I think we'd all agree that MCOC has amazing graphics, especially for a mobile game. Pretty much. Pretty much. If we compare to, like, I think it's Strike Force. I know that okay, so this is another mobile game. We were trying to compare to a console game, but if we can't compare it to another mobile game, I don't know, dude. Something about this feels really off to me. Not that it's bad or anything, but you know, like it's plenty good enough. Graphics are never my top priority in a game. It's like, how fun is the game? You know, that's the most important thing. But like even just the way Luke Cage looks here, like a little bit goofy to me. Whatever, man. It doesn't matter. None of this actually matters. It's all just my preference. That's all. How to unlock the Dex masteries in the proficiencies tree. Cost a Stony Mastery core, I believe, or 2, or something. You gotta buy the Stony Mastery cores for units. With you, dude, some of the Future Fight and Strike Force ones don't look like they're off the comic book page to me. Maybe mall artists are more affordable. Well, damn, I wouldn't call them mall artists. Okay, so it's also just a style thing. Let me show you another picture of one of the. This is one of the coolest things that I've ever seen. One of the coolest pictures I've ever seen. Let's see if I can find it real quick. And I actually art. Here we go. This is to me this is such a cool piece of art right here, and this is actually done by one of the guys that one of the artists that works for MCOC. Like, I don't know, man. I saw this picture long before I started playing MCOC. And maybe it's just like a certain art style that the MCOC team has that I resonate with. I thought this was the coolest thing, though. And I talked to Gabe about this at Comic-Con, and apparently apparently like people just steal this image and make like t-shirts out of it and stuff like that, and like the actual artist gets no credit for it, no money. So I think it's like the nipple style. Same. Yeah. That's totally the nipple style. Yeah, maybe it's just like the overall art style. I had no idea that it was the same artist until I was looking up some art to use for a thumbnail one time, and I found like the actual guy's, you know, art profile page, or, you know, whatever it's called. So Brian, me, my mom, and my grandpa share a data plan I haven't used a gigabyte. My mom used 1.5, and we're almost over our limit. I don't know what my grandpa has been doing his iPad over 6 gigs. Watching your videos, dude. He's probably in your live streams all the time. You just don't know it. BD, you should watch a YouTube video titled "The Problem with Mario's Hair." I'm intrigued. I'll check that out after the stream. Alright. Anyway, it's getting pretty late. And none of the art stuff, like I said, none of the art stuff actually really matters. I will still I'll still play any game, even if the art sucks, even if the animations suck. If the gameplay is good, if that's fun, I will play that game and have zero regrets about it. The problem with Mario's hair is that on some other thing. It says I've used 111 megs of data, but it just reset on January 1st. Man, I barely ever use any data just because I never leave. But apparently, we just switched to a higher data plan or something like that. So now I can use data more. Woo! Will you please open just one 5-star? Not tonight. I've opened up a couple 5-stars this week in different videos, but not tonight. I probably am going to be waiting until Darkhawk gets added, unless there's a new champion that comes out. If I do a featured grind, then I'm going to have to pop open everything to get as many points as possible to go for that champion. But you know, I've been trying to stay away from the featured grinds for now and just stick to getting milestones more. Just getting the unit supply up there, and then once I have a lot more units, then maybe I'll look more into doing a feature grind. Did someone say Hobbit is on? When does he get added? Probably still like a good 3 months away from it or something like that. I think it's usually 4 months after a champion gets added to the game. Then they're added to the actual crystal, so we got time. Brandon, 113k 5-star shards. Clench with me, dude. Lags. That's a pretty sick stash of 5-star shards. And yes, the hole is open. Okay, alright. Let's go hit up the Hobbit hole, guys. Oh! I don't know if you guys could hear that. I went to his channel and he was immediately making some type of noise. I don't know. Oh, man. But yeah, guys. Thanks for hanging out, as always. Fun stream. I will be back tomorrow, normal time. Where's the damn egg? Did I pass the egg? I did pass the egg. Dude, I've got to open these crystals. I've said it before, I'm just lazy about popping crystals now, man. There's just so many of these, like I'm not trying to brag. Oh, look how many crystals I have. It's a lot of them are junk. You know, a lot of them don't really give anything. Like the regular questing crystals. I don't want to scroll past them every night. But wait. Yes, we did, and that was not Hobbit. You liar. Oh, it did sound like that. You're right. But you also don't feel like opening those crystals. All right. Anyway. Here's the link to Hobbit. The Hobbit Crom, the Hobbit Hole. Go say what's up to him. Hashtag banana in the hole. And yeah, I'll probably hang out in there for a little bit myself. I got a couple things I need to do before I hit the sack. So thank you very much, Super Dirty Pickle, for the 20 bucks, dude. I really appreciate it. The generosity, as always. You're the most generous pickle I've ever met in my entire life. And thank you to everyone else who also sent over some super chats. It is always appreciated. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Yes? Yes. Good night.